Hey, good morning, everyone, again, or evening. So we start, I guess, from triage discussion. I see Nitish and Kanika go on triaging issues last week. Trying to see if Nitish is here. Yeah. Is there anything you want to bring up to the meeting? Anything worth discussion?
Nothing from my side.
Nothing from my side as well.
Okay, good. That's maybe good news. So we need to, if there is nothing else, then we need to choose who is going to do it next week. So I will deselect.
I will be secondary.
Thank you. Okay. All right, but we still need primary. Are any volunteers to do primary?
I can do it this week. Dan
Okay.
Garfield.
Mhm.
I have a small request. Can we make recall the definition of triage in favor of new people who we
yeah.
want to participate in?
Sure. Yeah, so triage is idea that we just have a couple people kind of on call, just keeping an eye on GitHub discussions in Argo CD repo and kind of triage new issues, just assign maybe close simple issues or convert them into discussion. And sorry. And then if there are kind of big issues that may be a potential release blocker or a regression, then those issues we just start discussing it in this meeting and maybe post it in a Slack channel, and that's pretty much how I understand this triage process. I'm curious to hear from anyone else if it changed. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, that's kind of what I assumed, like always. Yeah. So pretty much precisely what you said.
Thanks, Alex.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I think it started like kind of half organically because we just felt we were trying to find a way somehow to control this madness of PRs and issues, and that's what we come up with. All right. Is that we can discuss topics? I see we have very few, so maybe not much happened in between the long weekends and holidays. So okay, I will start from this first pull request. See, it's Kanika edited. Do you want to present it?
I can present it. The ask was just to get some eyes on this. So there is the proposal there, which we said that we would want to delete applications which are generated from application sets in a particular order.
Mhm.
We decided that the custom can be implemented later on. So the only options at the moment would be deleting all applications at once, which is the default behavior at the moment, and then a reverse where the applications deleted would be in the reverse order as specified in the rolling sync steps. So I just wanted to get some eyes on that PR. I have the PR and I've tested it, and I think it's all green. So I'm just waiting for some reviews. I would be happy to present if you want me to go into the details of the implementation, but when I added the topic for discussion, it was basically just an ask for the review whenever you get a chance to look at it.
I feel like usually, implementation maybe take a lot of time. Do you think it worth discussing the proposal itself, or is it
Yeah.
planetary?
Yes, I did discuss it in the proposal, and I've brought this up in previous contributor meetings multiple times. So
Okay, then I guess yeah, we don't have to go through it again.
yeah, okay.
And just so it's a application set progressive sync feature. And
Yes.
I guess I don't think we need to like review pull request. I'm curious, was there any like objections about implementing it, or is it just a matter of reviewing the code?
It was just a ask for reviewing the code. No,
Mhm.
nothing to discuss. No objections, I believe.
Thanks for reminding about it. I will yeah, I will try to help and ask someone from our team to review as well.
Thank you.
I can't promise, but yeah, thanks for reminding. Okay, in this case, we can move on, I think, to the next one. So I see there is a proposal from Christopher.
Yeah, hello everyone.
Hello.
So the proposal is relatively simple. So there was a couple of issues that I noticed when I was going through some things to find to work on. That related to there was no easy way to get pod IPs and just general information about live manifests of a resource through the Argo CD CLI. So this proposal kind of just goes through and introduces a couple of commands to be able to do those features. I'm one of the big things with it is I'm trying to follow the behavior of being able to see live manifests in the UI as close as possible. So for example, with things like hiding the managed fields and stuff like that. So the proposal here kind of goes over a little bit about the commands. There's two of them. One of them just to get the live manifest itself, whether in YAML or JSON, and then the other is for pod IPs.
Yeah, actually, like I've been looking for this command just like about a week or two ago, and I realized, oh, I need to fetch all manifests and then filter out. So I'm pretty much supportive of having this thing.
I just want to add something to it. So I brought this issue of, I think, a couple of meetings ago as well. So Alex G recommended first thing, I think there's an API call that can eventually do the same thing that what you are presenting as a command. Second thing, I think the what Alex G mentioned in that issue was that we should have an command something like Argo CD app get resources that's going to fetch the detail for your resources rather than having specific commands for your pod, something like that. So I think you also mentioned about the pod command syntax. I'm not sure if that's needed if your Argo CD app get resources is going to do the same thing.
Yeah, that would make sense. The only thing I remembered in the discussions is for the pod command that they wanted to also have the kind of table view for it as well. But I mean, you can always just grab the live manifests of the pods. So don't.
I
Go ahead. Oh, okay.
just yeah, go ahead. Mine's a small thing.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I think I support just the generic resource command because for me rule of thumb was whatever exists in UI deserves space in CLI as well. And I think we kind of, at least in all Argo projects, that was the case. We would start from actually CLI and then add it in the UI. And I don't know why we never added like a resource tree into CLI as well. And one question about, I think we mentioned the pods command. I'm still kind of trying to read the CLI. Is the idea to add pod specific command, or is it just a get resource and ability to filter?
The current idea was to add both of them.
I'm curious about the pod, like why pod is so different. Like what pod command would be adding?
I'm not too sure about the reasoning. There was just the original issues mentioned a lot about the pod stuff, and then one of the issues also had a pod command mentioned. I think I linked the issue in the notes I put, yeah, right there.
Mhm.
So Those are just one of the other. There's this and then the get resource commands. So
Oh, I see. I honestly, I feel like pods. I don't. I because there's so many resources. I don't know if pod deserve it.
Just want to add something to it. So yeah, I think in the same issue, so this issue hasn't been updated. If you see the title, that I updated the title, but not the issue description yet. So instead of having the Argo CD app pods command, I think it will be Argo CD app get resource command. So no need for having the separate command for pods.
yeah, sure, that sounds good.
Yeah, one thing I would, so if you go back to the proposal, yeah, so if you go back to the proposal,
Yeah.
it if you scroll up, I do like the idea of like get resource or resource or whatever, right? But I also, and we don't you don't have to like, we don't have to bite this off this this first implementation. We could iterate on it, but I would like a tree type of view. So
I
you
think we
know,
already
like,
have that for tree
is there,
view.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't think it includes pods, but like you can get, I think, Argo app resources.
oh, you're right. I see,
Yeah,
I see it.
that's
Yeah.
already it's already there.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, I see it. Resources. Yeah. Oh, today I learned. Nice.
Yeah, overall, I'll plus one that like just specific pods command is probably unnecessary and we just should filter by kind. And I'm in favor of like not positional arguments, but keyword arguments. We just had this discussion about like basically a wrapper over Argo CD CLI internally, and like just like if there are too many positional arguments, it's just like too hard to understand what they are and what they should be. And it's like very specific to a command, and it's like not as user friendly, and it's hard to tell what command does. So like I think application can be like positional argument, but like all this like kind and name can be like keyword argument.
Yeah, sure.
And then I just remember, maybe it's related. We had a discussion where someone was asking for a specific API to return pod IPs. And then we said there is, sorry, not API, the command, the CLI, and we said there is API. And so I was thinking if this get resource as well should include metadata that Argo CD parses. I am opening the UI just to show what I mean. And I think that's what people were asking about. So we have these little tags like creation time, creation time, revision, and then these little snippets. So I guess I will comment it in a proposal. I'm proposing that command would include this data as well. So I think typically we have all CLI commands have a way to show data as a YAML or in a table view, and maybe table view, I would recommend including this.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Yeah, makes sense. I think there's maybe some dash O wide or something like that configuration that shows that.
Yeah, I'm sure during implementation we will. I mean, I guess we should use the exact same approach, and typically we have I think 3 different ways to output. Yeah. Okay, and it sounds like we need maybe 4 of us we add our comments here, and then it would be good to proceed for implementation. Thank you.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you, guys.
Oh, someone just edited the document. Thank you. Okay, and then do you think, Christopher, does it worth to go through these 2 links, or we kind of talked about?
I think we're good. We kind of talked about the points that those mentioned, so I think it should be all set.
Awesome. And one last topic, the pull request to expose metrics to track number of users. And I'm trying to see if Satya, who edited it here.
Yes, I'm here.
Mhm.
So this PR just adds a Prometheus metric which will track the user activity in the API server.
And
I just want to like confirm whether this is the way that we are looking to track the uh, user activity.
maybe can you talk a little bit about the use case? I'm curious.
Yeah, I believe it's based on the issue I've added some time back. And I think use case is just like generic one. So executives and like leadership likes to ask, hey, how many users does the tool have? So that's good to do, or at least like good to kind of have it.
I know we had Google Analytics, at least, yeah, for that reason we had Google Analytics, but I'm just curious. So it wouldn't work in your case because maybe you're not allowed to use it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think in our case, it's probably if we do something similar, we probably need to do something with AWS or whatnot.
Mhm.
But yeah, Prometheus metric would be great. I think we can just track like by email or like if people use like Okta, something like also like some identifier or like whatnot.
So, for now, I'm just tracking the number of login requests instead of tracking with specific email or username. So that some overhead. This will give us
Yeah.
a rough idea of how many people are trying to use. Whenever a new session is created, I'm incrementing the counter.
Yeah, that seems useful. Yeah.
Also, the main thing I wanted to tell in this call is that I'm planning to work on Argo CD more, and if you guys need any hands on any issues, please let me know.
Oh, that's great.
And you on the CNCF Slack channel, right?
Yes.
Cool. Thank you. About this PR, I honestly feel like, yeah, it's so simple. I would not, I see no problem with using this metric, to be honest. So I feel like after the meeting, I would just approve it. Yeah, I just would, spend 10 more minutes to make sure there is no code issues. But
Yeah.
if anyone
Thank
has
you.
questions, please speak up.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hello everyone. Sorry to interrupt. This is not regarding the meeting, but I'm a newer, so I would like to formally introduce myself. My name is Ishan Sani, and I am a code developer currently in final year of my computer science degree, and I am looking forward to contribute to the community. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you. Thanks.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I think I should do the same. I'm Patroclus. I joined Octopus recently, and my role will be to contribute to Argo CT products. So I just wanted to share this with the community and introduce myself. I'm from Greece. I live in Greece. Several years experience in open source and other companies. So I'm super excited to be here.
Welcome.
Welcome. All right, let me check chat messages. Just welcome messages. Okay, I think it's kind of unusual today, but we run out of topics before end of time, so we can.
Hi, can I just, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I just wanted to ask regarding one of my PRs. Can we just discuss that now?
Yeah,
if we have time.
Perfect. Yes, we have.
Yeah, sure. So I have just sent a link in the chat. So basically, this PR has been up for quite some time. And so this was basically a good first issue, adding tests for the Argo CD admin import command. I have presented this in the previous meetings also. So like I have made all the changes and all. I think Nitish has approved this PR as far as I remember. Can this be merged or like anything, like any more changes are required?
I did not review. I'm curious if anyone else reviewed, but I work with Nitish and I can sync up with him and help with review as well. I know Nitish don't have approve button, but I have, so I can help him.
I mean, I did not explicitly mention like I approve it. the code looks good to me, but I said that I'll wait for LXG reviews before approving it. So
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming you already did most of the work, so we just talk about it in All right. Sounds like we can finish early today.
Cool. Okay.
Thanks
See
for
you.
joining.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Also, like, I just wanted to ask one more thing.
Mhm.
Like, if like, I just want to contribute to other issues also. So, are there like maybe other than good first issues, are there some issues present on which I could work upon?
I cannot answer that question. I'm curious if anyone else have like issue in mind that you've needed help with.
In the project, we have issues labeled with good first issues. So take a look at the issues with those labels and ping us in the channel, and we can help you with that.
Yeah, sure. Okay, got it. Definitely.
And I think kind of the best way to break in is to try to reproduce bugs. That's a really solid way to just get to know the code base. So find a bug that sounds like something you think you could reproduce, set it up locally, and then say, yeah, I made it happen with version ABC.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. I'll try this out. Thank you.
Awesome. Right. Bye, everyone. Have a good day.
Have a good one.
Mhm.